Hi, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is a collective reading for Taurus. This is for your current person, so your current relationship. If you're not looking for your current reading or a current person, then there is a past one already loaded, and there will be a future person being loaded later on this week. So please check out whichever one of those is relevant for yourself. Now, as this is a collective reading, not everything will be relevant for everybody, so please only take what resonates and leave what does not. As always, if nothing resonates for you, check out your other placements. You may find a message in one of those. Okay, if you do like your message today, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help push the message out to other people that may need to hear it. And you hit that subscribe and press that little notification bell as well. It will let you know whenever I do publish new content. Okay, let's get into it. Wow, these cards are talking for you today, aren't they? Okay. So, in your overall energy, we have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Now that is suggesting to me that you could be feeling a little bit clumsy, maybe a little bit, feel like things are a little bit unreliable for you at this point in time. And yeah, you're ready to start something new, but it's going a little bit slow because things are just, like I say, a little bit clumsy, a little bit haphazard at the minute. Not particularly how you want them to be. So that is the overall energy, so just clumsiness. Yeah, could also be potentially maybe a little bit impractical, possibly a little bit absent-minded. Maybe you've got a lot on your plate, maybe you're a bit stressed and it's causing you to be absent-minded as well. I think it's more on the clumsy side, but you know, we'll go with it. Now, in your person's energy, we have this Knight of Pentacles. This could also be your energy. This first card is supposed to be a person, but the first and second cards could be swapped. This one's supposed to be you, this one's supposed to be a person, but take it as it resonates. It could be either. You can swap them around. So we've got your person's energy then. They're a little bit lacking direction at the moment. They are moving forward, but they don't know what direction they want to go in. So they're a little bit aimless at this point in time. They want to have a plan. They want to put that seed down somewhere and start growing things, but they don't know where they want to put it or how they want to plant it. So it could very well be that you may be going along in this relationship and it might feel like to you it's not really going anywhere because your person doesn't really know where they want it to go, you know. So they're not sure whether or not they want it to be long term, whether they don't want it to be long term. They don't know where they see it going in future. They've got no immediate plans for it. They just know they want to move forward with it, but don't have any particular direction. They're just going with the flow as you potentially. So we've got a Ten of Pentacles that's come out to the side. So potentially long-term happiness, stability and family is something that could be a little bit challenging to them, which could very well be why they are feeling a little bit aimless and don't necessarily know what it is that they want. We've also got an Eight of Pentacles and a Three of Cups that's come out. Now they both come out in the reverse, so they're not sure how much time and energy they want to put in to either this relationship or trying to work out what it is that they want. The Three of Cups is telling me that they do not feel like celebrating anything. They are not feeling like they're in some sort of success. They could even potentially be overindulging in certain things, maybe alcohol, partying, food, whatever their indulgence is. They could be just overindulging slightly, which can ultimately be a bit of a challenge with regards to this Ten of Pentacles, which is long-term stability. So if you're overindulging, obviously it's going to cause issues with potential stability. This Knight of Pentacles, with him being a little bit aimless, could also be a little bit unstable, purely because he doesn't know where he wants to plant that pentacle and hasn't actually started letting it take roots just yet. So, yeah, it could just be that your person isn't quite sure what they want to do at this point in time with regards to this relationship. They don't know how far they want it to progress. They're not sure whether they want the long-term happy stability, family, you know, legacy and everything like that with you at this just yet. They don't know if they want it to be successful. They're not sure how much work they want to invest into this at this point in time. Now, like I say, this could be you, and it could be you not knowing whether or not you want to invest into this relationship as well. Now, in your particular energy, we have the Chariot card. So this is telling me that you are heart and mind. You're you know, everything's unified within yourself. You are ready to move forward and have success. So yeah, let's see what this moving forward and having success is for you. Okay, so we've got a Six of Cups in the reverse. So something from the past then you see in a particular light with, I'd say with rose-coloured glasses, but it could very well be that if you're reminiscing over things from the past, you may be looking at it from the wrong perspective. So if you see something from the past and you think it was absolutely amazing, it might actually have been not as good as you think it was. And if you're looking at things from the past thinking that it was really horrific, it's probably not as bad as you think it was. Obviously your perspective counts a massive amount, but your perspective could be slightly warped to what was actually going on, depending on what kind of state your mind was in at the time and how you perceive yourself. Now we've got this Five of Pentacles, which is telling me that you may potentially have felt abandoned. You also may have felt like you got a lack of money. You just had, you know, you've got no one around you to help as well, potentially. So that could be why you feel like something from the past was worse than it was. You're ready to move forward and plant seed somewhere else. So whether that is in relation to this person, whether you're actually ready to leave it behind, I'm not sure. We'll get some clarity of that in a minute. It could just be that whatever has happened in the past, you're ready to release it and let go and move forward from whatever happened to you in the past. Because, you, like I say, you've got this Chariot. You want to move on from something. You want to move forward and have success. So it's suggesting to me that something in the past that has caused you to feel abandoned and unwanted, or just a general poverty mindset, you're ready to release that and move forward and have success. You're ready to start planting your seeds and letting them grow, which this Knight of Pentacles may be struggling with. So whether it's you are ready to let go of that kind of mindset of not knowing where you want things to go, and you're ready to now, you know, you're ready to, or you know where you want to go now, because you've got that heart and mind with that Chariot. Now you're now unified, so you know where you want to move to and what you want to do. Your person might be still struggling with that. Now, how you're seeing this relationship at the moment, we do have the Moon card in the reverse. So that's suggesting to me that you do feel like things are very hidden from you. You think that things are, how to put it, you're in the dark with stuff. You think things are being kept from you. You could also have your intuition maybe very blocked with regards to this relationship. You might not be quite using your intuition as much as you'd like to. And it doesn't feel very magical to you anymore. It feels a little bit just, it could be a bit heavy and dark. Let's get some clarification on that. Yeah, so we've got a Four of Cups. So you're not sure if you're bored of it. You're finding it a bit of a challenge to stay concentrating on this relationship, or you don't know whether you want to move forward. We've got a Nine of Pentacles. Potentially you may be looking at your stability, possibly on your own. That Nine of Pentacles is usually somebody that's single and abundant, having a lot of success. But it could just be that you are looking forward to something that's more stable. And get one more card, please, Spirit. Thank you. Yeah, Page of Cups there. So you want something that's got emotion. You want a bit of adventure. I mean, it could be very much, you don't know whether you would prefer stability over adventure and romance. Or maybe you just want to be romanced and you want that stability from somebody. You could see this, with this being a page, you could see this as a very immature relationship as well. You could look at your person as being a bit immature because they've got that page. So it could just be that, you know, an immature, playful kind of energy that's coming from them, not really quite as stable as you'd want, potentially giving off single person energy as well, maybe. And that could be why you've got this moon, because you're not sure whether or not everything's being fully clarified to you, especially if they're very, you know, giving off single person energy. You could have, you know, with this Four of Cups there, you could be not sure whether or not this is right for you anymore. Now, the Four of Cups could also be telling me that you can't see what's actually in front of you, so maybe you're a bit blinkered on that. It might be that you've got something really good in front of you and you're not seeing it because you're too stuck on something that's happened in the past. It could very well be that, you know, you could be blinkered off from what's in front of you being bad for you as well. It doesn't have to be that he's good for you, that you're not seeing. Now, the Sun card is your challenge. So finding your happiness, getting the clarity that you want on what you want is going to be your challenge with regards to this relationship. So let's get some clarification on that. So that's that Six of Pentacles. So getting balance in your relationship is going to be a challenge. We've got Seven of Swords. So somebody being clear and honest, bringing everything out, coming clean, bringing everything to the table is a bit of an issue. Possibly not letting things stay hidden in the dark. That could be why you've got that moon again. You know, whatever's hidden in the dark needs to come out. Somebody needs to be fair. That Six of Pentacles is talking about fairness and balance in a relationship. The Seven of Swords can also be, you know, laying all your cards out on the table, coming clean from any secrets to make it fair and balanced. And get one more card, please, Spirit. Thank you. And a Nine of Wands. So you're ready to put down some sort of, or you need to put down some sort of barriers that you've got up. So I'm assuming that because of something that's happened to you in the past, where you've ended up feeling abandoned, you've probably got your guard up quite a lot. This is telling me that you need to lower that guard. You need to come out of that wounded warrior energy. You need to start releasing it. And that could be very challenging because you can't quite see what makes you happy at the moment. So it does look to me like it's very much of an inner struggle of you finding potentially balance within yourself and finding out your truth, laying it out to yourself, what it is that you want in life. What do you want in a relationship? It could also be very much that what you want, you need to lay out on the table to your person to see whether or not they would agree with it. And bringing down the guards around things is what is going to be a big challenge. Now, it could very well be that it's your person that's very guarded and may need to bring down those barriers. It could be that your partner doesn't know what to do because you're guarded. So bringing down those barriers to bring that challenge to completion is really what's going to help. So bringing it down, laying everything out on the table, getting that clarity of what you want, discussing it with each other. So you've got, you know, so your person knows what exactly you want from a relationship. Then they can make it, you know, the decision of whether or not that's for them. And if they've got something that they want from the relationship, you can obviously make a decision as to whether or not that's for you. But you need to have that open, clear confirmation and conversation in order to bring some sort of balance in, because it's definitely out of balance and it is a very challenging balance that you need to be bringing in. Now, if you manage to do that, the overall outcome, we do have this Hangman in the reverse, which is suggesting to me that somebody may need to be looking at something from a new perspective. Somebody could be very much trying to have a very selfish outcome as well. And they could be unwilling to surrender a particular viewpoint. Whether that's you or your person, I'm not sure. Let's get clarification on that. It could very well be that you won't back down from what you want, and it could mean that you could end up being, you know, separated in the end. It could be vice versa. Your person might not want to back down from what they want. We've got the Strength card come out in the reverse, so somebody is going to be feeling a lack of courage, a lack of what's the words? It's not self-motivation. I can't even say motivation now. Crikey. Self-control. So somebody might be lacking some self-control. We've got a King of Swords. So somebody that is very guarded, very clear with communication as well. I don't know why I needed to do that. One more card, please, Spirit. But yeah, cutting through to the truth in that King of Swords. And a Five of Wands. So coming out of some sort of conflict that you may have been facing. Moving forward from conflict. Now it's suggesting to me here that try not to make any pointless sacrifices. So if your person wants something and it doesn't agree with you, yes, by all means make a compromise, but don't compromise everything. Don't compromise your integrity for somebody else, okay? Make sure that you don't do that. You need to make sure that you don't make a pointless sacrifice to someone. You might be lacking courage and strength to do that, but you do need to see your truth. You need to make sure that your truth is spoken and that you're communicating it clearly in order to avoid conflict. It could very well be that you see that once you've laid all your cards out on the table and everything comes through, that you might be the person that is being a little bit selfish and not wanting to negotiate on those terms. The whole point of relationships is you do compromise. It can't be one person's way or nothing, you know. That's not how relationships work. It should be give and take and compromise. Obviously not compromising your integrity though, that's completely different. You keeping your morals intact, your integrity intact is completely different to compromising on, say, a number of children that you might have, or a location that you might want to move to, or whether or not you want an actual stable relationship or just a fling, you know. That sort of thing is your morals, your integrity. So that sort of thing is something that you don't want to compromise. Don't let somebody pressure you into changing your beliefs with regards to your integrity, you know. That is up to you. You need to make sure that you've got that strength of character and that self will to keep that up, not just to do things to avoid conflict or, you know, confrontation. This is suggesting to me that, you know, communication is the best way to resolve any sort of conflict and come out and to avoid drama and conflict itself. But yeah, do make sure though that if it is you that is feeling like you're stuck or you're unwilling to surrender your view, try not to, if it's nothing to do with your integrity and it's something more selfish, then do try to look at it as, are you being selfish, you know? You might not even realise you're being selfish, so you could potentially ask somebody else, possibly somebody, a King of Swords, somebody that you look up to that might be able to give you some advice with regards to this, somebody that you can trust that is a great communicator, and they may be able to give you some advice with regards to this. This King of Swords could even be somebody that you bring into the relationship, maybe a counsellor to help with that communication skills. in order to move forward and reduce any conflict going forward. Now, the energies that we have out here then, so we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, we've got Leo, what else have we got? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Leo again. So yeah, your person could be any of those. Doesn't have to be. Obviously, if it resonates for you, then the reading is for you. The signs are just an indicator for some people that like to hear the signs, really. Let's get you a Romance Angel Oracle. See if there's any more messages from Spirit that they'd like to convey. Okay, so we have got religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. An unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So that could go any way for any of you. Obviously, you will know which one of those cards relate to you, if they do. Yeah, I hope that has given some of you Tauruses an idea of what's going on with regards to your current situation and what may be the outcome with regards to it. I do hope that you do manage to navigate those challenges and find out what makes you happy and get the clarity that you do need. If you did enjoy your reading today, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help, like I say, it'll help push out the message to anybody else that needs to hear it. But yeah, good luck with your challenge and thank you for joining me.